Xantrex Freedom X inverter controller. All the inverter controllers are the same whether they have the gray or the black backgrounds. When you're normally plugged into shore power and in standby mode, you have the green light next to what looks like a power pole. That means you're on shore power. If there was no shore power and it was on, the green light would be next to the battery. Right below that, you have a little book with an exclamation point. If there was a fault, that light would be red. Press one of the side buttons on here, tells us what's going on with the inverter. Currently our battery voltage is at 13.4 volts. We are in float charge mode because we are plugged in right now and it's charging the batteries, and then we have a picture telling us what is going on as well. AC power coming in, going into the magic box that is charging the battery, and also bypassing to all our electrical outlets. You can press this up arrow to cycle through. We're using 3 amps of power, or 3 amps of DC power is going to the battery. We have 1.1 amps being used of AC power with a 0 amp load currently. And 121 volt input at 59.9 hertz. And all the programming codes. A lot of information right here on the inverter controller. Now, we are currently inverting. We simply just press the button in. We have the green light next to the battery control. 12.2 volts is our battery voltage. We are currently running the AC unit right now and pulling 296 watts as our load. And now the picture shows we got battery going to the magic box and then feeding all our outlets. You can see 120 volts output and then 60 hertz output and all our controls to go with it. That is what shows when we are running the inverter and a load on it. One nice thing to note with this Freedom X control system, since we are currently on shore power with the green light next to the power pole, if we just simply press the power button on, and if we ever lose shore power, this will seamlessly transition down to battery power and you'll never know the difference all on its own. And then if shore power is restored, it would seamlessly transition back onto shore power without even knowing.
You go.
If you're going from a Xantrex 2000 watt unit to the 3000 watt unit, they look almost exactly the same. Sometimes the cases with the new ones are blue and white instead of gray. It's still all the same on the inside. You have your battery ground, your battery positive, and all these snaps are simply for all your power wires in input and output. Very simple to do, easy, seamless transition, along with your COM cable input right here.